Welcome to another edition of SCL News. I'm your host, SCL Matt, and today is Monday, July 27th. Unfortunately, this has been another slow week for Skylanders news. Last week, we had just gotten the information that the Wii Dark Edition was a Toys R Us exclusive here in the US. For those of you wondering, in Australia, it's an EB Games exclusive. Europe, it is not an exclusive. You should be able to pick it up at any major retailer. And we still have no word on Canada. Last I checked, I think yesterday, there's just no sign of it in Canada yet, so I'm not sure what the holdup is there. Maybe they're trying to work out some exclusive as well, but as soon as I figure something out, I'll let you know. The news regarding that, though, is that the pre-orders for the Wii Dark Edition are now available online and in stores. The pre-order cards started showing up early last week at some locations, but not all locations. I don't have a Toys R Us near me, so I haven't been able to check, but I've been seeing more and more people post pictures of the pre-order cards, so they're getting out there to stores. Check yours again this week if you haven't gotten one yet. Otherwise, like I said, the pre-order online option is always available as well. This week, I want to try something new. Tomorrow, I will be hosting a live Q&A session on Periscope. For those of you who don't know what Periscope is, it's a free app for iOS and Android. It's associated with Twitter. I think it's actually owned by Twitter. But it allows me to host a live broadcast just from anywhere, anytime, just using my phone. And so I will be signing on roughly 1 p.m. Central Time. I'm not sure where that lines up for all of you, but I'm sure you can figure it out. So this will be Tuesday, July 28th at 1 p.m. Central Time. I will be signing on to Periscope, and we're going to give it a little test run. I'm not sure if it's going to work out exactly how I envision it, but we'll give it a shot. If it works, maybe we'll keep going. If it doesn't work, it's easy enough to scrap. So if you're interested, or even if you're not interested, maybe just sign on so I have some people there, ask some questions, just so I can see how it works and if this is going to be something that could work in the long term. I think it'd be a great way for some of you to get your questions answered immediately instead of waiting for an email response or the next week's news or whatever the case may be. If I can turn it into a weekly or maybe even twice a week, if it works out really well, that it's just, I'll be there and you can get your questions answered. Other than that, there's not really much other official Skylanders news. I've been out of town for the past 3 weekends, so I haven't had a lot of time to work on the site. But this week, I did finally get some major updates done. The homepage is now all about superchargers instead of Trap Team. So you can check that out if you have questions, or if you know someone who has questions, you can just direct them to that page. It should have a lot of the answers now. I will be updating that page as needed, obviously. I've also updated the checklist page, and I have included a new Eon's Elite checklist since they are back this year, and I have included a preliminary Superchargers checklist. Obviously, this is not complete yet. that we don't know what kind of variants and other packs and trophies and stuff are going to be out there. So I will also be updating that as soon as we can. But those pages are out there and available for your use. With that being said, I think that about wraps up this week's edition of the SCL News. If you want more news, tips, tricks, walkthroughs, and the like, please subscribe to the channel. Every subscription helps. And I will see you again next week.